4070.
4070. I guess I'll read it in. Zoning Board of Appeal, Town of Stoughton, notice of public hearing. Public hearing will be held in Town Hall Conference Room B, Room 301, 3rd floor, 10 Pearl Street, on November 1st, 2012 at 7:30 on the petition of David Crivolo, represented by attorney Stephen Delamere, case number 4070, for a special permit under the Town of Stoughton zoning bylaw of 1970, as amended section 5D, table of use, regulations, principal uses, wholesale, transportation, and industrial items. Number 13, open storage of raw material, finished goods, or construction equipment, structures for storing such equipment, etc. In order to have an office and storage equipment for demolition business located at 75 Lambert Ave, further identified in Assessors Plan 68, lot number 235, in a general business RU zone in said Stoughton. Any person desiring to receive further notice concerning this petition, as provided by the general rules of the Zoning Board of Appeals, should file a written request containing his or her name and address with the board. Petitioner or his representative or any other persons desiring to be heard in this matter should appear at time and place designated. Sherman Upro Chairman. It was in July 27th and August 3rd of the Stoughton Journal. And we received some correspondence from their lawyer, law offices of Stephen J. Delamere, 839 Washington Street, Stoughton, Mass. Town of Stoughton. Sherman L. Upro, Chairman of Zoning Board of Appeals, 10 Pearl Street, Stoughton, Mass. Regarding case number 4070, 75 Lambert Ave. Dear Chairman Upro, please be advised that my client is withdrawing his application for special permit on the above property. Thank you for your attention on this matter. Very truly yours, Stephen Delamere. I need somebody to make a motion for that.
Make a motion we dismiss case number 4070.
A second? All in favor?
Aye.
It's withdrawn. It's all done.
Yes, you gotta, you gotta put a warrant article for town meeting. And the person who talked to would be, Howie Hanson would be the one to, so that you could go through that. Or you could talk to the planning board too, they might be able to help you out.
Thank you very much. I was asked by staff to come from Lambert Avenue in case there was some controversy. Did you want me to stay for Goddard as well?
Please.
Okay.
We'll do that one there.
Yeah, the only thing I changed on Barry's, he... I changed on Barry's, Mr. McGrath had stated that he didn't consider the sliding door an entrance. And Barry wrote on the first part of it that he was accepting as an entrance. And I just took that out of his decision. And basically everything else is the same.
We got a motion and a second, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll make a motion, we accept case number 4078 as written.
Second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Did she give you an actual I know she gave me a draft, huh?
No, that's not a draft. It just says draft on it.
Oh.
I mean, it just doesn't,
Sorry about that.
Yeah, take the yellow sticky off and it's official.
No wonder I get
and now it's not a draft anymore.
now I get confused. You can sign that and send it back, please. Okay. That's,
I don't have it.
What do you need?
Rockland Street.
It's all over, it's been dismissed.
Ruffin and Lambert?
Lambert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think the next case that, the next thing we'll take up will be, modification for Village of Goddard Highlands. But, I think that, shouldn't tell all of this off. I think Gary wanted, maybe you would like to want, the way it should be written. So many things involved in this one.
All right. There are a number of things before you tonight. One, security, and then the other is whether it's an insubstantial
The
modification.
modification. I
or
think
not.
the surety we
You
did
dealt with that
last
already?
week.
Okay.
2 weeks
2 weeks ago.
That was something new to me because I've never done that before. And I didn't realize we had to do that.
Yeah, the surety was in your name, so yes.
I know it's not, but I'm talking, I'm not, this isn't on record. So, if you can listen and,
Sure.
make some sort of a, draft for us so that we can go over.
Okay.
And I know it seems to be very insubstantial to me. We're gonna bring up case number 3580, for a modification of the Villages of Goddard Highlands.
So I make a motion, we open case 3580.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman and board members. I'm Jim Pavlik with Outback Engineering, here on behalf of the applicant, the Villages of Goddard Highlands. And what we're presenting tonight for the minor modification is a change that came about as a result, this change came about as a result of a prior plan that you had reviewed that corrected some of the lot lines on the project. And one of the things that we found was that paper street of Kelsey Way extended further into the property than we had originally known about. So as a result of that, we made some minor grading changes along Road G and then reconfigured Basin 7, one of the detention basins, to keep the work out of the that paper street. So this, it really just involves work right at that intersection and then regrading of Basin 7. So there's several sheets that have been submitted here as part of that, along with a set of drainage calcs. And I understood that the engineering department was going to review it, and I'm not sure what the status on that is.
Yeah, I don't think
I saw a letter this afternoon from Mark Tisdale, the assistant town engineer, agreeing that these drainage changes related to the boundary line adjustments were insubstantial. So I think it looks like that's it there.
That lot was gonna be open space anyway.
Right.
Is that what that says?
yes. Oh, actually, let me read it. Members of the board, the engineering department was asked to comment on the minor modifications made to the approved subdivision plan. The following documents were submitted for our review. Comprehensive permit plans entitled The Village's Goddard Highlands in Stoughton, Massachusetts, dated July 31st, 2002, revised through August 8th, 2012, prepared by Outback Engineering, Inc., sheets 7, 8, and 18. Drainage report addendum, The Village's Goddard Highlands in Stoughton, Massachusetts, dated August 30th, 2012, prepared by Outback Engineering. The engineering has thoroughly reviewed the above-mentioned documents. In summary, the engineer has proposed minor grading changes to the detention basin resulting from the previously approved corrective changes to the property lines. The post-development runoff rates existing the detention basin have increased slightly as compared to previously approved calculations, but are still held below pre-development rates. The changes are in conformance with DEP stormwater management regulations and local requirements. It is our opinion that the changes made to the detention basin are insubstantial in nature. As always, we are pleased to be of assistance to you in this matter. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. And that's from Mark J. Tisdale, Assistant Town Engineer. I know we went to these plans now. On the plans that you submitted previously from August 29th, and this is September, right? This is October 22nd. You had like 3 changes in this one here.
Correct.
So you've gone down to just the one change? Or
I'm
is
not
that,
sure-
is,
I'm not
or
sure
is that
exactly
all
what your
3
question is, but-
incorporating it?
Yeah, previously, if I can explain it this way, previously, the paper street we had figured ended at this location. Kelsey Drive is actually constructed up to this intersection. It's kind of like a T turnaround here, or L turnaround, and the pavement ends right there. The right-of-way itself is a paper street. It's not constructed, and so it's this portion of the roadway. It's part of the current town layout, and so as a result, we originally had the basin within that stump piece of the roadway, and have since moved it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so basically what we can do is I turn that back on here, okay. we can just forget about this plan and
Nope.
just go to this plan.
Yes, but this plan is still valid. Right, this plan is on record, it has not changed.
Okay. Just so,
That plan defines the property lines, this plan designs the roadway layout and drainage design, if you will.
okay. Just so I know what I'm voting at here.
Sure.
Okay. Questions? Mr. Carter?
I don't have any questions.
No.
Is that the only one? Anybody in the audience? Nobody left in the audience. Okay.
I'll make a motion that we determine that, on case number 3080, the change is insubstantial.
3580.
3580.
3580?
Yep.
May I suggest a little more detailed motion?
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, if the board is inclined to grant this relief, then a proper motion would be for the board to vote to find that the proposed changes shown on the comprehensive permit plan for Village of Goddard Highlands dated July 31st, 2002, as revised through August 8th, 2012, as prepared by Outback Engineering, sheet 7, 8, and 18, and the drainage report from August of 2012, depict changes that are insubstantial in nature. I can write that up for you.
The only thing that I have on that is, this, the final one that we got, you said
October.
did?
No, she
I'm
didn't say
thinking
October,
August.
but it's
It's
this plan is October.
October 22nd, 2012.
Oh, okay.
I thought I heard a revision date of August 8th,
Right.
2012. It's actually August 30th, 2012.
Okay, so it's a July 31, 2002 plan as revised through August 30th, 2012? July 31, 2002,
Revised
as
through
revised through August
30,
30th?
correct. And then it's stamped.
Okay, I see it's stamped in then. Okay.
October 11th.
Okay.
And stamped October 11th?
Yes, PE stamped, if you want to refer to that.
Okay. And sheets 7, 8, and 18?
What do you got it stamped as?
I have October 11th.
Oh, okay, up here, all right, different. I'm looking at received.
Yes, that'd be very helpful, thank you. And the drainage report, did I have the right date for that? That was August of 2002, that has the drainage calculations?
Well, it says July.
Well done, Barry.
Yes.
Yeah. I just took it, I'll explain to you later.
Here, July 31st, 2002.
That's the original plan date, and then it's revised.
Oh, yeah, well, I understand it's revised. They're right here. Okay.
So I understand that the dates aren't, we're going to vote on the modifications shown on the Village of Goddard Highlands plan, was dated July 31, 2002, as revised through August 30th, 2012, and as stamped by the PE on October the 11th, and as prepared by Outback Engineering, sheets 7, 8, and 18, and the drainage report, which is dated August 30th, 2012, as stamped on September 18th, 2012, and find that the changes shown on that material are insubstantial in nature.
Do I have to repeat that?
So moved, we do.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank-
Mr. Chairman, you have a requirement, as you know, to notify the applicant in writing within 20 days of the date of the request for the determination. So I will write that up tomorrow and get that to the staff, and then it's going to need to be signed and mailed to them.
How about, we make a motion that,
You can
that I
sign
can
it.
sign it
Yeah.
for the board.
I move that the chairman be able to sign for the board.
Is there a second?
I'd like to
Yeah.
amend that to always.
Tom seconded.
Always.
All in favor?
Was there a second?
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Right. Thank you very much.
Is it next? Mr. Chairman, I think you may have one more
Now, we're going to
other
adjourn.
matter before you, if you want me to stay for that as well.
Sure. Okay. Letter received. Page 4. Sure. Oh, that's easier. Take up case number. Oh, case number, okay. 3904. SPUS 05 Wood Alta at Indian Woods LLC. Sherman Epro, Chairman, Stoughton Zoning Board of Appeals, 10 Pearl Street, Stoughton, Massachusetts. Notice of a project change. Alta at Indian Woods, comprehensive permit issued October 28, 2007, as amended, Stagecoach Road. Dear Chairman Epro and members of the zoning board, I am writing in connection with a parcel of land located off of Stagecoach Road that is mostly in Stoughton, Massachusetts, with access from Stagecoach Road through a small parcel of land in Canton, Massachusetts, the property. The letter is being submitted as a notice for a transfer of the comprehensive permit from SPUS 05 Wood Alta at Indian Woods LLC to FF Realty LLC. No other change is being requested. The current owner, SPUS 05 Wood Alta at Indian Woods LLC, hereby requests that the comprehensive permit be modified to accept the transfer described above, effective only as and when FF Realty LLC becomes the record owner of the property. We submit that as provided in 760 CMR 56.0512B, transfer of comprehensive permit shall not by itself constitute a substantial change and therefore does not require a public hearing. Very truly yours, SPUS 05 Wood Alta at Indian Woods LLC, by manager. Can't read his name. It's October, I think this is
Do you have a copy of this, Alana?
I'm looking at it just now, with the,
No,
the
that's
letter.
from, the mass housing I can give you.
This, do you want to,
Oh, I'm not sure what you have there.
they say, there's a motion that he'd like us to make.
Oh, okay. You need to have in the record, though, an
Yeah,
additional document
yeah.
which they're about to give to you before you vote.
I got some more information too.
No, I don't know who that one is. Do I have to read, do I have to read them what we can?
So you're being asked to approve the transfer of your permits to a new
This is
resident.
copy too.
Okay. I guess you're up.
My name's Jim Ward. I'm an attorney at Nutter McLennan Fish in Boston. I represent SPU S05 Alta at Indian Woods LLC, the current owner of the property. As the cover letter said, they have a purchase and sale agreement to sell the property to, it's actually Fairfield Residential, which I would make one edit to the cover letter and the proposed decision, which is actually the same decision that was issued when we bought the property, just modified to add the names and everything. The purchaser changed the name from FF Realty LLC to Fairfield Indian Woods LLC. And I've actually marked up the decision that I had submitted before, and I can give it to Alana.
Okay.
She can just edit it accordingly. What Alana was also alluding to was we have gotten approval from Mass Housing for the transfer, and they also certify that everything under the permit is, I'm not sure I have enough copies. No,
Yeah, that's enough.
keep giving them out until I run out. That we comply with the permit, and I guess everything is acceptable from their perspective, and Alana has a copy as well.
Okay, so what was the name gonna be? Fairfield?
Fairfield Indian Woods LLC.
Oh, it's right here.
You here for Lambert? Yeah, it's been the case has been dismissed. Yep. Yeah, it's been dismissed. Okay.
I apologize for the name change, but they changed the name on us after we had sent the letter in.
Okay, so we're gonna have to,
I edited it for Alana. She has the markup.
anybody?
In order, as marked up, I can revise it for you and send this to you as well.
Okay, that's what I was just gonna, any questions?
So what's the proper motion?
Oh, is it filled now?
Yeah, it filled.
I
That's
know
why
they-
it's,
I know it's filled, but
yeah,
I didn't
it's,
know they were having a little problem at the beginning, but.
yeah, no, they leased it right up. That's why it's such an attractive purchase.
Does the,
I think you're going in the wrong direction.
Turned it the right direction.
what's the wish of the board?
What's the proper motion?
If a proper motion to grant?
Yes.
Yeah.
A proper motion to grant would be to move to approve the transfer of the permit as proposed to the board under 760 CMR 56.0512B in accordance with the draft transfer of permit decision that's been presented to the board and that will be revised by town council to insert the proper dates.
So moved.
In the proper
And
name?
And the name reflected on
Right.
the information provided by Mass Housing, which is that the approved buyer is Fairfield Indian Woods LLC.
So moved.
There was a second?
Yep.
Second. All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. You wanna make a motion that I sign that at the same time?
Yes, I make a motion that chairman be able to sign the decision.
A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'm gonna be spending my time up at town hall.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're basically all done, right?
Should we stretch?
No, Marguerite just texted me, so I'll just text her back that said no need for her to come.
I think that concludes it.
All set with me?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Chairman,
Thank you.
Good to see you all. It's been a while.
Thank you very much for coming.
Good to see you, Tom.
And thank you for straightening out all these lawyers.
Thank you. Good to see you. Oh, that'd be great if you could.
Can I just stretch my legs?
Save me in the morning, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Thank you.
Can I just stretch my
Good
legs?
night.
All I need is a motion to adjourn.
Take a motion to adjourn?
You want to do the minutes there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right.
Actually, we only need 3 of us, so, oh no, to accept the minutes, we only need 3 anyways, right? Did you, last time I seen you, were you in crutches?
It's a long story. Barry can tell you. I've already told him once today, but it's not a good story, so. What are you gonna do?
still hurting?
No, I'm fine. I'm getting around. But, you know, he immediately said to Stephanie, "This is what happens when you get old."
Maybe you're not old.
That's what I said.
Old, I said old, okay.
Good night, everybody. Good to see you.
Just the one. There'll be more coming next time. There it is, right here.
Barry, basically, I just took out, in the beginning, about, he didn't consider it, at the slider and entrance.
Oh, yeah,
And you
yeah.
put it out, so I just took it out, it's in the rest of the body.
Okay.
I just took it out of there.
Okay.
I do have a copy of it.
Thanks.
Yes, just go with the traffic.
No problem. I'm gonna get you good. Good night, folks. Good luck, Barry. Good luck. Stay tuned.
Did you adjourn?
Not
Because I still have to roll in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do we have to, we don't have to do anything. Yeah, the day. Right. Make a motion to accept the minutes of October 18th.
All in favor?
Make a motion we adjourn.
All in favor? I guess we're adjourned.